Well, for years, Matt and I have been talking about blends and how you can do so much with a blend. You know, it's really easy to walk in and ask for a Cabernet or ask for a Merlot, but when you start blending things together, you can enhance any one variety. You can make something special when you know what you're doing. And that's become real popular now. You've got a lot of what's called now the Rhone varietals that are big and popular from France that are everybody's into. And then in California, a lot of wineries are experimenting and coming out with these great Rhone varietal blends, and this is a great example of one. These guys have actually been doing it a little longer than most people. It's the Mistral from Monterey County, 2007, and this is fine wine. They really have knocked it out of the park.
They absolutely have. And you know, one whip, when you take a smell of this wine, oh my goodness, you smell
You're not kidding.
fine wine right off the bat. There's a little bit of chocolatey earth and fresh fruit in here. It is absolutely just the aromas.
You can't help yourself.
I'm crazy about this wine.
I can see it going right to your lips.
Let's talk about value. It's a $37 wine, and let me tell you, it does not taste like a $37 wine.
And that's what Matt's talking about. When you smell this wine, there is so much clean, beautiful fruit in here. But it's not like a Bordeaux, like a lot of people have Bordeaux blends, nothing like that. This is a totally different thing, and there's one thing in this wine that really gives it a depth. And it's a bacon element. Some people will call that a little gamey, but I think that's a negative term. This has got a wonderful, the sort of light meaty element in here. And you don't want meat in your wine, right? So bacon's about as close as it gets. It gives it this whole wine a depth and a complexity that you would not otherwise have.
Well, that's right. That's the Syrah coming through in this Grenache Syrah blend, and there's also a little bit of Alicante
so good
in there. And there's other things that are going on in here that are really nice. Complex dark berry flavors, cherry, coffee,
espresso.
Espresso.
It's just layers of stuff.
Really nice stuff. But the thing about this wine too is it's also balanced really well. There's an element of raspberry and tanginess that gives this wine a freshness that it just is so delightful and so complementary to those rich, delightful flavors. And that element of earth too that's in this wine. You can really taste the terroir here. And a mile-long finish. This finish is so delightful and long that it's not really a drinking wine. It's a true fine wine. It's a true sipping wine.
Well, that's probably the best way to describe this wine. There is something about this wine. You savor this so much that it really is a wine to sip and to savor. If you've never had a wine you've ever had any kind of Rhone varietal, this is going to probably not be the place to start, because this will set the bar so high you may never have another one that's this good. So where are we talking value here? We're talking, this is $37. Matt, I talked him actually at one point off the $100 ledge, but Matt's at 70, I'm at 60. This is a $65 wine, and if you had this at the finest restaurant, whatever the price was, you couldn't argue with it.
Oh, I'm crazy about this wine. I love this wine, and let me tell you, everybody's going to love this wine. This is a total crowd pleaser.
They will love it, but they will also love one other thing, and this is Matt and I talked about this, and every once in a while you got to give your hat, you tip your hat to a place. These guys, this is Ventana Vineyards is who made this wine. They have they have that classic place to taste wine. It's not corporate over the top. It's sitting up on the hills in Monterey. It looks out in the Pinnacles National Forest. In fact, Derek, you got to put video up of this place. It's just a quaint little setting, and the way I like to think of it, it's surrounded by beauty. It's a really, really special place. Put that glass down.
Well, hey, I'm glad you're doing all the talking here, because it's giving me a great opportunity to
You're killing me.
work on this delicious wine.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And at the end of the day, guess what? It's a 2 thumbs up.
It is a big 2 thumbs up to the Mistral from Monterey County, 2007. And let me tell you, special stuff.
Oops, all gone.
Man, you are not kidding. Wow, you really did get it all.